Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. I just got out of seeing Halloween Kills, the latest in the Halloween franchise. Once again, this is directed by David Gordon Green, written by David Gordon Green and Danny McBride, and that one other writer I can't seem to fully remember. And John Carpenter is back doing the music. Now, obviously this was supposed to be released last year. Obviously COVID happened, and then of course John Carpenter released a statement saying, virus or no virus, we are going to release this film. Obviously now this is also being released on Peacock as well, and so if you have the available option of watching it on Peacock, you can certainly do that. And obviously in the beginning of this film, we get a very interesting flashback sequence to that night in question almost 40 years ago, in which Michael escaped being shot by Loomis and then was hunting around, going back to his childhood home. Sheriff Hawkins, who apparently now is alive, given the fact that you can be run over and stabbed in the neck and still survive, being found by Allison's boyfriend, the doofus, who I just don't really remember. And he is sort of haunted, and we come to sort of learn his inactions and who apparently saved the life of Michael, really coming to realize, oh yeah, 40 years later, that was a mistake. The voice is decent enough for it to be Sam Loomis or Donald Pleasance. Apparently, joining them this time around is, the original Lindsay Wallace, played by the actress, apparently is taking a break from all doing those Real Housewife shows. Marion Chambers, played by that one actress who was in Halloween H2O, and playing Tommy Doyle. Apparently, they couldn't get the original actor because we don't know what happened to that original actor, and Paul Rudd is too big a star these days to want to star in this type of thing. So we get Anthony Michael Hall. Anthony Michael Hall is a fine actor. Does he fit in this universe? Sure. Once again, when Andy Menchik, Judy Greer, and Jamie Lee Curtis show up at the hospital, they're all like, okay, good enough. We defeated the monster. Alas, the monster is not yet dead because Michael hid away. And it's one of those things where you just sort of thinking to yourself, wow, that feels like a cheat way to say that he's alive by hiding in this one particular area. Man, he takes out an entire fire brigade. That's pretty impressive there, folks. I was never really scared with this film. I mean, for an hour and 46 minutes, it does its job. It was effective. But scared, I was never. I mean, I laughed on multiple occasions because never has a horror film been this funny, whether you think it's intentional or not. Here, once again, we're trying to psychoanalyze Michael Myers. I mean, Rob Zombie tried and failed miserably because Rob Zombie is not that great a writer nor a filmmaker. Here, they're somewhat more successful, but alas, it still eludes them, even though David Gordon Green has done a remarkable job over his career trying to analyze characters, see what gets underneath their skin. So one interview, apparently, David Gordon Green says, oh yeah, this is a perfect film for the time of COVID. Sure, I guess. Now there's some part of me that feels like, oh yeah, they took some elements of Halloween 4 in which, oh yeah, the rednecks try to go after Myers, and then possibly this time around the whole town goes looking for Myers because, let's face it, they're sick of the events that happened here and they think the police department is incompetent and they're going to do the job themselves. And God bless it, I think the black sheriff in this film is trying to do his job. He's trying to keep the peace. Sheriff Brackett is here once again, played by the original actor, and he's like, wow, I can't believe I'm still stuck in this. Now, here's saying, granted, the United States is a big place. Why are these characters still living in this town after 40 some odd years? That's just my question I have to ask. Things are ends on a cliffhanger, which I'm just sort of like, okay, this is where you're ending it. I know some people are like, oh yeah, maybe they'll reintroduce the Curse of Thorn. No one wants to reintroduce the Curse of Thorn because Curse of Thorn was an absolute travesty of an idea. I'd be there for Halloween Ends, I don't know. But then again, I recently saw the trailer for Scream, and I found myself grudgingly saying to myself, okay, sure, I'll be there. I have to be wildly impressed by it to give it a mildly positive review. I've been so burnt by installments 3 and 4, but I will see it. I hope I'm wowed by the trailer for Halloween Ends, considering the fact that you made the classy reboot sequel, now you went the over-the-top sequel, And then I heard Gordon Green say, oh yeah, we're going to go back to a more personal film. You did the more personal film with the original reboot. And so yeah, folks, what I'm going to say, I'm actually going to give this a matinee rating because I got 90 minutes of my Halloween fix in, just like I got with Bond fix. So, folks, Halloween Kills, what you think? Please put everything in the comment box below, folks. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, enrich yourself with knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. Yes, hooray. I'm Michael Rich to do on Twitter.